you're white and you're Mexican. It makes you sound like you don't have the intellectual capacity to even understand what I'm saying. You're a person of color.
Welcome to the Panic Button. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Jessie.
And today, Blossom's back. And if you don't know who Blossom is, it's a trans woman who has been on Jubilee debates and is also an activist, astrologer, video creator, life coach, tarot reader, podcaster, creative debater. That's Blossom. So Blossom's back.
Blossom meant master debater. Get it? Because Blossom's a dude.
Say the quiet part out loud, but I'll say it for you. You're white and you're Mexican. You're white and you're Mexican. You're white and you're Mexican. Let's not forget. You literally prove my talking point when I say that you try to use your whiteness to be in proximity to Eurocentric ways, right? The only difference is it really doesn't serve.
Blossom's talking to Blaire right now.
Okay, that's what I was okay.
Now, I want to just point out, not to be an asshole or anything, not
Okay.
to take out personal vendettas or nothing,
Yeah.
but I am Puerto Rican and I'm white. And Blossom called me a white girl who can't say shit about anything.
Yeah.
So, like, how about you shut the fuck up and get the information before you start talking shit? Because I am Puerto Rican and I am white.
You gotta pull the Sonny Hostin. I'm the Puerto Rican.
Oh,
Puerto
no.
Rican.
Everyone knows how I feel about that. It's not something I enjoy.
It really doesn't serve you well. It makes you sound like you don't have the intellectual capacity to even understand what I'm saying. Would you?
I wish I knew what the context of this video was.
I have no idea. Not a damn.
It just looks
clue.
like Blossom went outside and started yelling at their phone.
Really don't. It's like Buck Angel, just like Amla Ekunobi, like so many of y'all, you know, like what? Conclusion, Blaire, I'm sorry to say this out loud, but you're a person of color. Say the quiet part out loud, but
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go through that one more time here. I am so lost.
Yeah, the context is lost on me, honestly, so.
I'm feeling a little bit of cocaine.
say the quiet part out loud, but I'll say it for you. You're white and you're Mexican. You're white and you're Mexican. You're white and you're Mexican. Let's not forget. You literally prove my talking point when I say that you try to use your whiteness to be in proximity to Eurocentric ways, right?
What Blossom is saying is that instead of identifying with the Mexican parts, Blaire chooses to identify with the white Eurocentric, as in European side, instead of like the Hispanic Mexican side. But Blaire has never not said she's Mexican, just like I never said I'm just white. This is Blossom
Yeah.
saying we're whitewashing ourselves. Blossom thinks we want to be whitewashed, that we want to just be considered white.
We don't think about a race like Blossom does.
Exactly.
We don't think about
And
it like
so
that.
Blossom thinks it's this gotcha, you're actually a person of color just like me. You know what else we are? Is apparently members of the LGBTQ just like you. Wow. You want a fucking cookie? We think differently. We have differences of opinions. You telling me, or anyone for that matter, that I'm a person of color does not change my stance on my political opinions. And you don't have a gotcha moment. If anything, you use race as a baiting point to make everyone else feel irritated so they talk about you. Stop.
I'm just white.
And you're with someone who's not. And how often do I sit there and go, people of color, people of color? How often?
You don't, because you got a life.
Mm-hmm.
You have stuff to do.
And because I don't let it affect me. And I have a sister who happens to be a black woman. And you know who else doesn't let it affect them? Her. Not to be like personal addicts, but like,
Man.
but it's true. It's what you allow to affect you in your life.
Well, race is not in the forefront of her brain and
No.
or your brain.
And,
you know.
And I grew up in a very blended family. So I never thought about race like that. We all just had to work in a merit-based system.
Fixing your car is in the forefront of your brain. Like groceries.
Paying rent. Getting to work on time. Things like that matter.
Would you think a lot of black people are like this, that constantly think about race? Or do you think the opposite?
I think there are some people that probably deal with some race-baited types of people.
Yeah.
I think it exists. And I think those people have every right to say something and get their, try to get those people to correct their shit. But I also think people like Blossom don't deal with it. People like Blossom weaponize it only for political motives. They don't actually deal with it in the first hand. Do you think Blossom goes places where Blossom deals with people who can't stand black trans people.
I don't think Blossom goes out and actually does anything for Blossom's community. I think Blossom just likes to talk on the internet like most people. And it doesn't do anything because it's the laziest form of activism. I would even put activism in quotes because pretty much it's just bitching online.
But in this situation, Blossom is really trying to have a gotcha moment. Like, see, you're a person of color. You're part of the BIPOC or whatever it is.
So I don't understand what the point is.
It's like, you should be
You should be what?
You should be liberal like me because we support those people. We support people of color. And you're not on our team, but you're a person of color.
See, this is how I know that someone like Blossom and the activists, they actually don't want people on their side because there's a better way of going about this. Instead of being like, nah, 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 finger wagging, you could be like, this is why I think you would be interested in being on our side. Because we do this, we're working on doing this, and this, and this, and this, and I would like for you to be a part of our side. There's no real desire for Blossom to get anyone on their
Blossom
side.
doesn't want to be friends with these people. Blossom just wants to fight.
I used to fight with my friends or like other girls when I was in high school, but we're adults. We're adults now.
I think
we shouldn't be doing these adolescent things, and so many people do it. I mean, if it was funny, I'd give it a pass, but it's not.
But this is also kind of what a man thinks women do.
Oh, okay. So Blossom, who is a man, is presenting
Mean girl.
himself as he sees black women to be, right? Which is
At least in
not
this case,
flattering.
Mean girl. Yeah.
Not flattering. Anyway, Eurocentric ways.
Right? The only difference is it really doesn't serve you well. It makes you sound like you don't have the intellectual capacity to even understand what I'm saying, which you really don't. It's like Buck Angel, just like Amla Ekpunobi, like so many of y'all, you know, like.
Buck is very intelligent. Okay. Amala.
Also very intelligent.
How dare you? Two incredibly intelligent people, and you're just caca-poo-pooing on them. And for why? Because you can't make an intelligent point? You instead call them stupid when you're not looking to Stephen Hawking yourself? Come on. It's not complimentary.
I think that these personal attacks against someone's race are exactly what the definition of racism is. And I would really appreciate if the world would just stop with them, and starting with Blossom, that would be great. Feel free to make another video about us if you want. Love that. Have fun.
Yeah, okay. So, anyway. I like your laughs.
You know, like, what? Conclusion, Blaire, I'm sorry to say this out loud, but you're a person of color.
See that little eye raise? It's like, see, I got you. You're actually, like, one of me. Like, Blaire isn't a trans woman. Like I said, isn't part of this LGBTQIA, right?
Yeah. Here. So much for community, huh?
Right?
No community there. No. Lots of infighting within the LGBT. Q's just extra. Don't mean nothing. It's just a synonym for the other shit.
It's a pretty racially based take, in my opinion.
Yeah, you know what? I would challenge Blossom to debate Blaire without using race.
I challenge Blossom to debate us.
Oh God, I don't want to debate. I don't want to be. I hate that shit. I like watching it, but I don't like doing it. It's like when you ask the Democrats a question about, something that they're not doing right. They can never not mention Trump. Say Sonny Hostin. It's like watch The View. Take a shot every time Sonny Hostin mentions
Racism
race
and misogyny.
or Trump.
Like, comment, and subscribe if you got this far. Super thanks.
Hold on one
Are
second.
cool.
Also, shout out to our newest member, Kelsey Hayes, who is a Blue Alert member. Thank you. Anyway, like and subscribe. Comment below. Join our memberships. Do all that stuff. It's fun. It's great.